finally, sixth,
Number
contribution.
6.
We need to be a contribution, which is what you really just talked about.
Right.
And ultimately where, tonight celebrating a birthday, reflecting with friends, and really it is a contribution that you are to each other, but that is a fundamental need. And it's a desire that we want to be able to make a difference and contribute to the greater good, whatever that might be within our community, our jobs, our businesses, and where are we being a contribution? And ultimately, for most, it is a human need. So if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling like bummed out, or you're not making a difference, you have to ask yourself, perhaps, where can you make a contribution? For those of you who are really clear on that as what you need for what lights you up to gain that significance, to have that connection, really, when you look at it, being a contribution is a really big part. And, understanding that that's often what drives people. Again, could be community, could be your family, society in general, the projects you're working on. But being a contribution is a really big one. I think that everybody at some level needs to be that contribution. Now, I'm going back, Cloe Madanes, the psychologist, is, we want not only to be a contribution, but we want some lasting satisfaction with it. We want that sense of fulfillment that comes with being a contribution. And that's really where connection, growth, contribution all come into play. They kind of come together, if you will, to be a contribution. So when we talk about this podcast, when we talk about the coaching we do, it really is trying to be a contribution and find the best way to be a contribution. Anything you want to add to that?
Oh my gosh. Thank you for that, because that is really what drives me and drives us as a couple. But what's hilarious about that is that it's unrestricted. There's nothing attached to it. And I think that's really rare. And that's what I got tonight, with the girls, at the winery, is that, our contribution and our giving doesn't have hooks. And when maybe I want to talk to our previous shift clients and Mindset Matters clients and stuff, is that I really hope that you feel that our contribution doesn't have hooks. And what I mean by that, that it doesn't have expectation, is that we are doing this work right now because it's our contribution. It's who we are. And yes, do we want people to sign up for shift and to come and hang out and build a community and all that stuff? Absolutely. But what I really got tonight, and what I was given as a gift, is that my generosity and our generosity and what we do as a couple and as what we're doing as business, is that, we don't have a hidden agenda. And that actually almost made me cry, because I think in many worlds, it's always about marketing and hidden agendas and this and that. And what I was given tonight, and that was a contribution to me. And that's the other thing, is that you have to also see where the contribution is given to you. And that's what the message to me was, is that what we give and how we're setting up our life. And don't get me wrong, we need to make money and we need to do all that stuff, but it's the intention behind it. And I was so grateful for that message.